of the start of the downfall of the Black Panthers. Again, pay attention to the similarity.
Movement more broadly. By the morning of October 28, 1967, Newton estimated that the Oakland police had pulled him over more than 50 times since 1966. That morning, he was pulled over by police, and within minutes, Newton was on the ground with a bullet in his stomach. Officer John Fry was fatally wounded, and another officer was injured. Newton was named as the shooter and handcuffed while still in the hospital. During this period in 1967, while Newton awaited trial and Seal was serving a 6-month sentence as a result of the Black Panthers' protest in Sacramento, a member named Eldridge Cleaver, who had joined the group in 1966, took over as the new leader of the Panthers. In 1967, he married fellow Black Panther member Kathleen Neal. Cleaver's critically acclaimed 1968 memoir, Soul on Ice, which told the story of his life and time in prison, sold over 1 million copies within 2 years. Cleaver had studied the work of writers like Thomas Paine, Voltaire, Karl Marx, Richard Wright, all while incarcerated, and this influenced his personal philosophies and political writings. However, there was criticism of Soul on Ice for its depictions of violence and women. Specifically, Cleaver admits in the text to committing serial rape of women, beginning with Black women in poor communities for practice before beginning the serial rape of white women. Cleaver's admissions in Soul on Ice point to larger societal and systemic issues of patriarchy and sexism, namely the pervasive disregard of violence toward women. And these issues, which were present within the Black Panther Party, would serve as an ongoing challenge for the organization.
I got to say something about that, dog.
Go ahead.
Eldridge Cleaver was not a good person. Okay. But here's the thing. And it annoys me because the last one that you did, they kind of did this too when they were talking about Marcus Garvey. They always try to temper it and center it around something to taint an entire thing by one person. And they do that because it's easy. It's catnip. It's easy to get people off base. Eldridge Cleaver was a criminal. He was a rapist and he was a womanizer, and those things should condemn him. I personally, in all the reading I've done, I'm not a big fan of even what he did within the organization, because he was instrumental in tearing it down from that side too. But he was one person, okay? Huey Newton. I stand to this day saying he was framed for that situation, that officer. And I don't feel nothing for him, and that's my opinion anyway, because how many Black bodies did that officer and his patrol leave dead, broken, or in the prison system that shouldn't have been there anyway? So I really can't feel sorry for a monster who catches hell. But God bless his soul, whatever. Anyway, you got Huey Newton, who helped build this organization, who saved countless young Black people from being victimized at the hand of the police. You got Bobby Seale, same thing. You got Geronimo Platt, same thing. You got Fred Hampton, same thing. And after you look at each of them, local law enforcement, state law enforcement, FBI, all came for them. All of them have been just shown to be dirty in how they got hold of each of these people. But they would like for us, like, this is the only video of all the things I've watched that centered Eldridge in any real way, other than later on, which I'm sure it'll probably pick up on, where he becomes a conflict with Huey. But I just wanted to put that out there, right? Like, that would be like me looking at Derek Chauvin and saying he is the epitome of all police officers. No, he's not. He's a problem because he's part of your organization, right? But he's not the image of all of them. But these videos do that, and it was a little. And I like it. I like the I don't know. It's not infographics that does that one. It's a different one. But I like their videos, and they're very educational. But like that little piece,
Well, just keep that in mind. It was out of frame. That was just a start of the beginning of the end. It wasn't like,
but why?
This guy was it. Oh, there's more to it. There's more to it. But to piggyback on something that you were saying, so in California, where the Black Panther was, okay, let me go back. So around that time, it was okay for you to have unconcealed weapons. And the whole deal about the Black Panthers was, we're going to protect our community. Just think of Malcolm X. I'm about to say, think of Malcolm X if he wasn't a group, Nation of Islam. No, so I can't use that. But his philosophy, you don't attack us, we don't attack you, and we're going to show you that we are prepared to protect our homes. So all the guns, all the rifles that you see, it's just that. It's for that protection. California at that time tried to go, nah, the law of concealed weapons is not for you. Not for you. No, not for you. You can't do that. No. Here's the shocker of all shockers. Guess who happens to be the governor of California who made the decision of saying, yeah, everybody can have unconcealed weapons, unconcealed weapons, just not your organization.
Yeah, punk ass Ronnie.
Guess who happens to be the governor? Good old Ronald Reagan. Is absolutely anybody shocked? Is anybody Is anybody having a Pikachu face at this point? Is anybody gasping and clutching their pearls? No, you're not.